Hi, you guys. Stephanie here. Welcome to Sales Rep 1 and 2 Getting Started. This presentation should take roughly anywhere between 10 to 13 minutes, but it's your first stepping stone in getting on board and getting ready to sell. So we're going to go ahead and go over some basic learning objectives. Basically going to go over who we are as a company, what telemedia sales are, your role with us, and some basic contacts for you to save. So in a nutshell, Next TV, we're a broker for TV, phone, internet, and home security for every company. We're not partial to any one company over the other. We're licensed and insured to sell every company. So in turn, that benefits you as a salesperson and, of course, our customers. Some common companies that you'll recognize: AT&T, DirecTV, Dish Network, ADT, Frontier, Spectrum, Vivint, Viasat. We also sell a handful of other companies that aren't really available in this market here in the Fresno, Clovis area, but we do also offer Xfinity and Comcast. The main way that we retain customers in sales is through our door-to-door program, which you are a part of. We also rely on keeping customers happy and getting those referrals coming in, as well as doing some outbound marketing efforts and bringing in those inbound calls. We have in-house techs that provide installation for our satellite services just to ensure quality standards and to get those jobs in the ground. And we do provide our own in-house customer support and troubleshooting service. We've actually been working in this industry for 15 years, so we do carry a lot of expertise on working with all the different companies and a general idea of working with a handful of dealers on, what kind of support and training is out there. So we definitely like to pride ourselves in the fact that we provide a ton of training, a ton of support, really giving you a solid foundation to be successful in door-to-door sales. Our head honcho here, Joe Salazar, he's going to be your main go-to guy on training. He actually carries 35 years of door-to-door experience. He has worked with a handful of different companies throughout his entire career, but man, this guy can sell. So I highly recommend that when you're working with Joe one-on-one in the field, take notes, take a recorder. If you do what he does and say what he says, you are going to be making some great money. We do offer the highest commissions, and we like to think that we offer the best support to all of our team members. Like I said, we were in your position from the very get-go years ago, from just generating leads, working as a sales rep, closing our own deals, becoming managers for other dealers. Across the board, the one thing that most dealerships and partners have a hard time with is being able to effectively train their people. So we know firsthand how important training and support is. Again, hence why we have a presentation on just getting you the foundation to get you started. We are licensed and partnered with 4 dealers and distributors throughout the nation. This is how we're actually able to offer all the companies and offer you top pay. So Joe Salazar, he's going to be your main go-to guy for training. He knows his stuff. Any questions you have regarding sales, Joe is your guy. I do work in the office. I do a lot of the administrative tasks, the HR paperwork, but I do carry a sales background myself, hence kind of getting you guys started with some of these basic training presentations. So if you have any questions regarding sales as well, hit me up. I will most likely have the answer. I know Joe will always have the answer. Roger Valle, he's our senior technician. He's actually been with us for a very long time. And when we actually started the business in Southern California. So he'll make his way up periodically to train our new techs. If you decide that you want to go more towards the home security sales route when it comes to door-to-door, Sean and Christian are going to be your go-to guys. We've been working with them for a very long time, and these guys are masters at that game. And then, of course, if you want to do more of the business-to-business relationship and selling DirecTV, Dish Network, AT&T Telco, you're going to be learning a lot from Pete Berry. He's based out of Buffalo, New York, so you'll be doing a lot of commuting with him over the phone, live training, Skype, that sort of thing. Here's some basics on just to kind of help wrap your head around what telemedia is. Telemedia, television, media, is anything that's going to require technology, entertainment, communications. So we got TV, whether that's brought to you by a cable line or satellite signal. Same thing with internet, if it's going to be a DSL cable, high fiber optics, or satellite. Of course, your home phone, oldest method of communication, landlines. We do offer cell phones, wireless and mobility with a few different companies. And then here's just a nice little smorgasbord of all the companies that we like to put our name behind. Of course, we sell every company wherever a customer is located. But these are just some of the companies that have the best technology, the best programming, and the best prices for our customers, and also, supplement top pay. So everyone wins. We all do our job right. So whether you heard or not, whether if it's from me or from, others in the industry, commission sales is tough, but it's very lucrative, especially in telemedia sales. If you dedicate 100% of yourself to learning these products, being able to close your own deals, and working full-time on the doors, I guarantee you, within a year or two, you will be making over $100,000 a year. And one of the main ways we do this, of course, is those customer referrals and keeping customers happy. We'll go more into chargebacks and service calls down the road as you progress in your venture with us and learning and growing and being able to sell all the products. But I'm just going to touch base that it's everyone's job in the company to make sure that we really follow through on our customer service and support, even after the sale is made. And of course, you're really going to have to know your different products, your packaging, pricing, activation fee, contract terms. Every company is different in what they offer. To really be a master, you've got to know all the details. So now that you know your products and you're having conversations, you can save people money and put a bunch of money in your pocket. So your role as a sales rep 1 and 2 is really just to qualify potential customers, generate some excitement on getting the latest equipment, saving money, getting better programming, and ultimately setting appointments for your closers. No matter if you're working in any industry, the golden rule when it comes to sales and marketing is a numbers game. Therefore, the more time you knock on doors, the more cash in your pocket. More conversations you have, more appointments you set, more appointments we close, more money in your pocket. And this position can lead to higher pay and management roles. It's totally up to you. Or you could stay working as a sales rep 1 or 2, whether if it's part-time or full-time, to meet and accomplish your goals. Our objective is to be a support to you in whichever direction you want to grow or stay with us. We're happy to have you and happy to help make you a successful salesperson. On the off chance you want to know what kind of money you can earn if you do grow in the business and take on more leadership and management roles, I want to assure you that once you start working full-time as a sales rep, generating leads, you will make close to $5,000 a month. It seems crazy. You're like, I'm knocking on doors. How can I make this much money? The commissions are there. We pay you $50 per closed lead when you're just starting. Once you're proficient and you're generating at least 6 solid leads a day, and we can close even just 4 of those a day, and you're consistently just putting on really good work and you're getting out there every day knocking on doors, we actually bump you up to $75 a lead. If you want to go ahead and learn more about how to actually close your own sales from A to Z, we actually double your income and double what we pay you. Again, the more time you spend perfecting your craft, knocking on doors, knowing your products, and having those conversations, you will fall into orders and money follows. But let's say you want to be able to take on more of a leadership role and actually manage people and manage teams. Let's say if you're really good at the ADT sales, the ADT leads, or maybe direct TV business is your thing, we are setting up teams, and if you could be a leader and inspire others to knock on doors with you and succeed, not only will you make money off your own deals, we'll actually pay you overrides on the people you lead. And of course, if you get into a position where, hey, you know what, I'm such a great team leader, and you prove yourself working with us for a couple years, and we have an option to open up an office and storefront, you could definitely be running your own teams. And of course, multiple offices. Really, the sky's the limit. We've got a great program for you guys. So we don't want to limit your income and we don't want to limit your time. It's really up to you. But with that said, welcome to the team. We're so glad to have you on board. Here's just some basic information we want to have you guys informed about. Make sure you save our website, and if you haven't already taken a look, whypaymorefortv.com. Of course, my main email, any questions regarding payroll, HR paperwork, training, scheduling, any questions you have, feel free to send me an email. You can also shoot me a text. That's no problem, and I love picking up the phone. I would recommend that you, if you have social media, please like us on Facebook and follow Joe. He's got an Instagram handle at the D2D Guru. And of course, all of your videos for training are going to be posted on our YouTube page, Next TV. With that said, thank you so much for watching this video. And you should have a couple more videos being sent to you in the short term. So keep an eye out for that. And ABC, always be closing.